with the beneficiary of CaBuReRa project. I'm very happy to be here after 2 years and a half of implementation of this project, and it's like a dream that becomes true for me. I will moderate this session, and today we had some good experiences from our participants. First, we have Valentina Verze, who is Italian, and she has done the mobility experience here at Shuhud office. Then we have Yazita Crudi, who came to Palermo and experienced this experience with us in CESIE. Olivia Ode, who went to Portugal at Tange office, and Maria Efetinho from CMO, who is representing here our partner from Greece. I will moderate and then close the session, showing you a short video about our experience within CaBuReRa. Now I leave the floor to Valentina. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. I'm Valentina Verze. I was a participant in TG1 because CaBuReRa was structured in TG1, TG2. So the TG1 are we're targeting youth professionals, and the TG2 more fresh graduates. And we started in November, last November already. So this is a presentation that our group, the TG1 here in Palestine, we prepared for this dissemination seminar, and I prefer to show you something that was collectively built in order to explain you a bit the motivation beyond our decision to take part in this program, and then some achievements. So the group here in Palestine was hosted by the organization Shuhud, located in Birzeit, as many of you know. And we were, sorry, the video is not so good, but in any case, we were 5 participants, 3 of them from Portugal and 2 from Italy. And all of us, we had different backgrounds, but many of us, we were already working and at least having 2 years of working experience. We arrived here in Shuhud, and our motivation beyond the decision to take part in CaBuReRa is mainly because this is a program that is working in contrasting youth unemployment through the tool of mobility and creating and promoting intercultural and dialogue, and more specifically, I have a problem because it's not online. More specifically, many of us we were motivated by the geographic connotation, because many of us we were interested in understanding and coming in countries such as Jordan, Lebanon, Palestine, and all of us we were sharing already this citizenship at EuroMediterranean level that then was strengthened through the networks created by CaBuReRa. And also another added value was the 2 component. So the first, TG1 that had the role also of mentoring of TG2, so that also a peer-to-peer education was facilitated. When we prepared this presentation, we were wondering ourselves why we decided to take part into this project. So many of us, the expectations were mainly related to the 5 of us, Palestine. We really want to come here to have a first-hand experience, and because we had different level of analysis and understanding of the situation, but we really understood once here that you have to come and see in order to understand the daily life, and in order to fully be not just as a visitor, but also involved in professional perspective and personal perspective. So some of us we were working in Shuhud, and others they were working in other organizations that were kind of local partners. The motivation was mainly personal, to improve and strengthen the personal and professional skills.
Okay.
So I was just mentioning why Palestine for us was really important. This component of coming here, and we really were motivated to come in this country. And I'm an example. I decided that I had the opportunity to stay here, and now I'm project coordinator for an Italian NGO working in Palestine. But also the other four guys, they are keeping going with activities related to Palestine and Middle East in the countries where they're working now. One of Anna, another Italian girl, she's working now in Geneva as a policy advisor about refugees and so on. And also for example, Osvaldo, he came back as a manager of a non-profit company, but is also thinking about how to create further collaboration of exchange program, for example, here. So in terms of achievement, there are two different kind of achievements, in the sense that we were able to live in an Arab culture, and unfortunately, in terms of the language, I'm not really a good example because I can say a few words still after 1 year. But yeah. But in any case, we had the opportunity to, even if it was a short time, because it was 4 months, to have acquire some skills in terms of project management and to look at different perspectives. Because some of us, they were working for international organization or research center, so for the first time they look at the international cooperation from the ground level and also from a local NGO. I go a bit quicker because otherwise, and of course the main component was also in terms of personal skills, to experience problems in mobility and in going from one state to another, or to go out from the country. So we had to handle it, and we had to have also exchange of yeah, there was a debate many times in Sherwood about this issue. It was really hard to. So in general, let's say that this kind of handling youth unemployment is one of the biggest challenges of policymakers in our region, in a EuroMediterranean country. And especially the transition from school to work is one of the most challenging ones, because we have, many of us, especially Palestine, Italy, and other countries, we have a high level of education, and we are really we got really good level of education, but at the same time we don't have this kind of soft skills that allow us to find them then paid job, because this is another component. Yeah, another component. So mobility in this sense can give this opportunity, and of course also strength and promote a sense of shared citizenship. The case of Palestine, and I conclude, is a bit different. So I really wait to hear the experience and the feedback from the Palestinian participants in Europe, because as we know, mobility is really good, but at the same time we have to find ways to use this acquired knowledge back home, especially Palestine youth has to stay and to come back. So I really want to know if, for example, if you're thinking to go, or another period for other years, or to come back, and how to use the acquired knowledge. So thank you so much, and if you have any questions at the end of the I'm available.
Thank you, Valentina. Now I leave the floor to Olivia. We are off. Okay. So let me know. Just a second, please. Okay, we are here again. So now Olivia, who had experience in Portugal, she will share with us her thoughts.
مرحبا. أنا اسمي أوليفيا عودة، وأنا رح أحكي في العربي عشان الكل يسمعني ويفهمني. أنا سافرت مع مؤسسة جهود على البرتغال، واستقبلتنا هناك مؤسسة اسمها مؤسسة أنج. هذه المؤسسة هي مؤسسة موجودة في منطقة اسمها فارو، في